Hola mi gente, welcome to Kiss My Krafts. I hope you guys are doing good. As you can see, I'm getting ready to make bracelets and show you what I've already made. These most of these are going to people, and some have seen them and some have, because when I make something and I think it's great and I get excited, I tend to take a picture and send it to the person that's going to receive it because I can't wait. And then they gotta wait weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks for me to mail it. Because you know how I do. I think I've been a little better lately. Like, I just went to the post office on Friday and mailed out 3 packages. I plan to go again this Saturday and mail out a couple more. So I've been doing good. I have not set up my in-house postage printing stuff yet. Mostly because I think I need help. It's been so long. And this is all new to me. I have a thermal printer. I have a regular printer that Jose gifted to me. I do have an account with one of those postage companies. And I just got to do the printing. I have a measuring tape. I have the scale. Jose also gifted that to me. I just, I don't know. I don't have the brain space for it. But when Jose comes, he can help me. So, what are we gonna do? First, I want to show you some of the new acquisitions. Because not everything came the next day or in 2 days. I had to wait a few days for this one. These are black beads with colorful letters, and I already made a bracelet with it, and it came out so pretty. I really, really love it. Let me show you. This one's going to Miranda from Diamond Painting with the Besties. And I made this. How pretty is that? I made that with those beads, and then these are the glass beads. Excuse my nails, they just look bad. I just cut them last night, but the cuticles need some tending. Anyway, we're not here to talk about nails. So I used some of those clay beads that are spacers, a couple of happy faces, and then different colors for the letters. I love how the black and the purple look together. So that's one. Then my other acquisition, oh my goodness, look how pretty these beads are. These are little, they call them plumeria. I think that's what they are. Hold on, I gotta get it open. I put lotion on just before, so everything's slippery. Look how pretty these are. These are said to be made from polymer clay, but it doesn't feel like it. They kind of feel rubbery. But how pretty, and they're different colors. I suggest that you get a project out, you get a beverage, some snacks, because I think we're in for a long haul here. It's not a haul video, but we're gonna be here for a while. We got, oh, I showed you 2 pinks. We got purple as well. We have blue. I really, really love this one, this two-tone one. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to use it in the bracelet I'm going to do on camera. They even have black. I could have put one on Miranda's. All right. All right. And then another thing that I got that I did try, and then I went online to get, I went on YouTube to get some tips because it just wasn't working how I was seeing it work. So this is a bead spinner, okay? And what you do is, this is for beading this type of bead. These are the clay beads. They don't feel like clay, they feel rubbery. And they're thin, flat discs. And then we have, where are they? Seed beads. Now, trying to string these and those other ones, it can be a drag because they're small, they're thin, they're hard to handle, they'll fall out of your hand. So they invented this thing, okay? Now, if you want to use certain colors, and you want a certain design where everything is evened out, then this is not gonna work. You're gonna have to do them the old-fashioned way. But if you don't care, you got a color theme going, like this one was like a colorful rainbow, and I already made a bracelet using this. And at first it was taking very long time. Let me show you the bead needles. It came with two different bead needles. One of them is for seed beads, and one of them is for clay beads. So I used the clay beads and it was just going so slow. I was getting like one or two beads, maybe three. And it wasn't like how I was seeing it in the videos. So by chance, I just was playing YouTube videos, and one of the people I watch was showing how to use this a bead spinner. She has one similar. I don't know if it's the same one, but she has one similar. This costs, there's different prices. They have electronic ones. I was tempted to get an electronic one, but in the videos I watched, I seen things flying out. And I don't need that. I already got fluff all over the floor, diamond drills. I don't need beads all over the floor as well. So, I got this manual one. This was like 12 bucks. I've seen for 8, I've seen for 10, I've seen for 30. The electronic ones, of course, are around the 20 something price range. And then the manual ones, they have different price range. I don't know if they're bigger, smaller. I don't know what the difference is, but they all look the same to me. So you stick this and there's this hook here. This eye has like a little opening. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn it the right way. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but there's a little opening, and you kind of put your string in there and you pull, and it stays threaded. So that's where your string goes. And then this part here goes inside the bead spinner, and you point it opposite of the direction you're going to spin. Okay. So so you, my hand's going to be in the way, so I'm going to have to do it this way. Can you see? So you spin opposite of where the nail is pointing, or the tip of the needle is pointing, and it's going to catch. You could go faster or slower. It's going to catch the beads on the needle. Now, this is about as much as I had. A little more because I did make a bracelet. I'll show you in a second. But the girl I was watching, she said just this: when you have you don't have a lot, it's gonna be slow. You have to fill this up with a lot. So if I plan to make, I'm gonna have to get containers to pour this into, and just keep this color mix and add to it as I need, because I might want to do all purples or all pinks or all blues, or maybe I want to do black and white, so I'm not always going to use this color scheme. So that means that I might have to get more of these clay beads. Even though I got 2 sets, I think it'll be enough for now. I do love how they come out. So yeah, this is it. I do like it, and the girl did say that after a while you just become more proficient in it, and not to give up on it. And it seems to make life easier using it when you want to use seed beads and those clay beads. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to put the bead needle back in its packaging. So let's take this aside. Let me show you the bracelet I made with the clay beads. This says Swifty. If you know, you know. But I used all those different colors, and then, they randomly catch onto the bead needle, and there's no rhyme or reason with the colors how they lay. So if that's not your thing, then that wouldn't work for you. I, however, just wanted different colors on the string, and I think this came out so cute. I used the jelly letters. I got a couple of the fruit. There's a strawberry. I think this is supposed to be a strawberry. Looks like a strawberry. happy faces, and hearts. I love how it came out. And so that's for the Swifty in my life. I made a couple for myself. Wait. Okay, so I used the butterfly beads. This says perfectly imperfect. It goes with my purple t-shirt that also says perfectly imperfect that I purchased from Butterfly Kisses Customs. And speaking of, I made this one, but I didn't have the strawberry beads. Not strawberry. I didn't have the butterfly beads. These, in case you didn't watch the haul video, I didn't have these when I made this one. So I'm going to cut it up, cut the string, and redo it and make it and add butterflies to it. So this is for the Butterfly Kisses Customs. I'm going to give this to Keisha, but I got to add the butterflies to them. All right. So this I made for my friend, who I'm also making this bracelet for. And I've shown them to her already. This says Boy Mom. And I used the glass beads, and then I used those little crystal beads. I think they're called bicone or bicone. I'm not sure. It's spelled Bicone. And I've never heard of that before. So, but they're so pretty. I need to get, these are 4mm. I want to get the 6mm. Very pretty. That's for her. What else did I make? This is going to Linda Garcia. She requested this. I asked what colors she liked. She liked turquoise and purple. And she requested Kick Cancer's butt. She's, of course, it's like, yeah, I'll make it, definitely. And I love how it came out. She also likes butterflies. This one is going to her daughter, Natalie. She likes gray and pink, so I use gray and pink glass beads, a few gray seed beads, some hearts, and her name. Love how this combination came out. I made one for my friend Vivian for her channel. I also want to break this one up and add, I actually want to add the flowers to hers because I didn't have them yet. So this kind of plain. She saw this already, but I'm gonna do this one again. I also want to make her name. This one's for my channel. I think I showed it already. I may or may not have. I love how this came out. I'm gonna keep it like that. And then this one is for Christopher. I did one with his name in different pretty colors and in different color beads, the colors he likes. He likes purple, he likes pink, he likes turquoise. He's colorful, so he likes colors. So I also in between put clay beads, which I strung up myself. I didn't use the thing that you can't use it if you're gonna do a pattern. And his name, and I think it came out fabulous. I love it. They have different beads in here too, but different glass beads. Like you see that one right there. That one's called a crackle bead because inside it looks like it's cracked. But that's how it's made. I love it. I love it. I really enjoy making these. And Diana, from Diana's Diamond Painting Adventures, I think it is. She requested for me to do a bracelet because it was piquing her curiosity. That's not the word she used, but in other words, she's interested. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta be real careful, man. I've had accidents, so we don't know what's gonna happen right now. In the next, during this video, I may have a mishap, I may not. I've had a couple. Like this bracelet, I had already strung it up. It looked absolutely beautiful. Originally, I had these cute gummy bear beads on it, and it looked like this. but I didn't like how the gummy bears look next to the smaller beads. I think I'll get bigger beads and use these with bigger beads. So I wanted to do it again. So I added these flowers instead, and they match up the colors that I used for the beads. I love this two-tone bead because I can match it up with these colors here. Is it raining? It's getting really windy outside. Hold on, mi gente. I gotta close my window. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's not raining. The sky is nice. It had gotten very cloudy not long ago. It's just very windy, so I left the window open. I love, love, love this air. It's like, I believe it's in the mid, maybe low 60s. And it just feels so good. And at night it gets chilly, and I'm loving using my blankets. I love this time of the year. I'm sad that it happened so quickly. Take a sip of my coffee. All right, so let's string this baby up. Now, I have 3 different size strings. This is a 0.8 millimeter. It's pretty thick, and it's very strong, and I like it. However, the holes, once I make the knot, I like to knot it a lot. Wait, we're getting out of focus. Okay. I like to knot it really well. From what I've learned on videos, you should. But then it gets really big and it doesn't fit in the hole, and I like to hide the knot. I also like to put a tiny dab of super glue or whatever glue you have, something clear. And then I have this 0.5 millimeter, and I have this that came with something today. I think it came with the bead spinner. This is 0.7 millimeter. It's not too much different than the 8 millimeter, but for this, I'm going to use the 5 millimeter because I want to make sure the knot is good. I've been very lucky with this. I've made a lot of bracelets with the 0.5 millimeter. A couple of them have the 0.8 millimeter. However, when I restrung Whitney's bracelet and I was knotting it, I pull. I don't pull with brute strength, but I pull. I want that knot tight. And it busted. And that was the first time that happened. So now I'm kind of I'm kind of leery. But I want to be able to hide the knot. I used the 8 millimeter the first go around when I first made her bracelet with these gummy bears. And the knot, I couldn't get the knot in the bead hole for nothing. It was just slightly too big. And then I tried trimming it, and I didn't want to trim too much because it was going to come apart. So I said, you know what? I'm going to redo it. I wanted to make it a little bigger anyway because I think I made it too small. Now I like using this part, and this goes up to 9 inches. So normally when I go up to 7 inches in beads, it fits me well. And that one would be, where's my Kiss My Krafts? Nope, that's not it. Here it goes. Okay, so this was 7 inches of beads, but then when I put it on the board, it kind of doesn't fit even on the 6.5 inch. It definitely doesn't fit on the 7 inch. So, but it fits me fine. Okay, it doesn't feel constricting. It's not loose, but it's not tight. It doesn't mark me. It's perfect for me. Then I made one for somebody that I thought was a thinner wrist than me. So I made it 6.5. But I felt like it was too small. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask the recipient if what their wrist. I've seen them in a video and they seem petite, so I didn't want to make the bracelet for me, like for my size wrist. I wanted to make it a little smaller. But anyway, I think I'm gonna stick to the 7 inches for most everybody. Um, if I think they might be bigger, then I'll go to 8, because then that'll be like a true 7.5. And they're stretchy, and it's supposed to be good stretchy stuff, but I don't know what happened. Now I'm leery. I'm gonna go with it, and Luna use it. Should it break on her, she can tell me. I'll make another one. I'll use the 8 millimeter, 0.8 millimeter. All right, so this is what I do. I like to take a long piece. It doesn't matter because you're going to end up adjusting. Um, and I learned from a couple of creators to not cut the other end until you're ready. So I'm gonna keep it on the stool. I kind of wedge it under so it doesn't move around, and I just start stringing. First I lay them out here, and then I'll string them. Okay, so we'll leave our string there. I'm gonna string them out. I'm gonna let's do her name first, because I guess my floor is on an angle, and the beads keep sliding, the round ones. These will stay put. Put her name down. I do use tweezers to get them out of the box, and something came. Oh, it was the bead toolkit that I got. This is the only thing I like from it. Those beading needles are different than the ones in the toolkit. I put that up in the closet. It was in my way. I wasn't going to use it, so. But they did come with this slanted metal tweezer, and I do use them to get the letter beads out and anything small. Okay, I need a pink heart. I want to get them off of here and on here, because I'm going to lay the bead trays. If I need any bead trays, I could just put them right in front of me. Right now I can't. So I need a pink heart. Okay. My fingers are like too big, so I just grab it. See? I'm going to put that there. Let's close this up so we don't have any accidents. Then there's going to be a flower on each side. Now, you don't have to be, your design should be how you want it. And if you're going to use colorful beads or seed beads or any other type of bead that's just for filler, what I call filler, you don't have to worry about being even on both sides, because once you string it up, they're going to move around. You adjust it to be to the front like this one. Where's mine? So this is meant to be seen, and it's going to go to the front. So it doesn't matter if I started with the design and ended with this, or if I started with some of these, did the design and ended with some of these, it's going to come out nice. It's going to look symmetric and nice. Okay. So I have 3 different color glass beads. This one's a 2-tone, and I'm alternating one turquoise with one 2-tone, then one pink, then one 2-tone, and that's how I'm doing these. You don't have to be exactly even. It's just when you're done with your design, then you can kind of shift everything, see if it's the length that you want it, and then you start stringing them up. No, I'm going to this one. And this one, then one of these, then one of these, then one of these again, then one of these, then one of these again, then one of these. Okay, now I'm gonna start pushing them over because I'm getting near the end of where I need to be. Make sure these are flat. Just go easy, because if not, if you get too rough, they're gonna fly off of the stuff. So we're at 6.5, just about. They're not all evenly together right now, but we're at about 6.5. So I'm gonna put one of these and one of these. Just at 7. She's not a very big girl, so I think this would be fine. I'm thinking should I add one more? Yeah, I'm gonna add one more of the two-tone. Where are they? If I can find it. Oh, I think they're here. Yeah. I wish I had a table big enough where I could lay everything flat, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, that one wasn't closed all the way. I must be more careful. I have a freaking mess. Can you imagine? And they're gonna roll all over the place under things. Oof, that would be a nightmare. I have to be careful. I think I need to get containers that have deeper wells. This way, when I open and close, it's just so they're very shallow. I'd rather have the deeper ones. And I have something around here somewhere in a closet, in a drawer. I'm not sure, but I do have that I had gotten for cross stitch thread. All right, let's I get off topic. Okay, so we are ready to thread it, and I just manually put each bead. Let's tuck this in. I want to make sure that you are seeing what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you my nails. I really should put something dark. I think you could see it. Well, I could get up close. That's it. My nails, it is what it is. So let's tuck this in. We have more than enough of the cord. And I gotta put my second pair of glasses on. I'm sorry, mi gente. This is how I diamond paint. This is how I bead. Wait, I gotta clean them a little bit. I don't know why they get so dirty. All right. No, what's dirty? Is my glasses dirty? Yeah, they're dirty too. Hold on, mi gente. I'm gonna pause y'all for a sec. Okay, here we go. Now, it's the thread, the cord is stiff, so it's not hard to thread these beads. I don't find it hard. You know, you just push it in from one end. Wait, you're not seeing. Push it in from one end. Okay. Don't let go of the string until you make sure that that bead is on there, and you make sure that it's that you have a good hold. I let go and there were beads all over. Okay. And just let it drop. Make sure you got enough. Grab it. Make sure it's on there. Let it go. I'm going to speed this up because it's going to take a while. It doesn't take long, but you want to watch it? I'll do a little speed, okay? Be right back. Oh, another thing. Make sure that when you're stringing the letters that you're not stringing them upside down, that you're stringing them the right way, because then it'll lay the right way. If not, you're going to have an upside down bracelet. Okay, so now that they're all strung together, I see that I have another 1/2 inch to go for 7 inches. Um, let's see something. I'm gonna kind of measure myself. I don't want to let go of the string. Ooh. It's kind of, I'm gonna put one more bead. In this sequence, the next one would be a turquoise colored bead. But when I put them together, it's gonna go, the sequence is not gonna be right. Hold on, mi gente, I hear something. Okay, I'm back. It was nothing. I'm gonna have to take these off and redo it because I'll tell you why. Whitney's anal. She got OCD and she's gonna notice it. So I gotta figure out which one to start with though. I was going in this sequence. I don't know which one to start with. So let's just take it off the string. I don't mind taking it off and doing it over. I want it to be correct. I'm gonna go this way. Okay. So the next one should be pink. No, I'm going wrong. I'm doing this wrong. Okay, I know what to do. I am going to move everything over some. Pull some of the string off. It's too much. Let's move these here for now. I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna have to cut that in and I don't want to. I'm gonna have to do this again. Listen, I'll keep doing it until I get it right. I don't mind. This is all part of the fun. All right. I'm gonna do all the beads and then I'm gonna do the letters. And this way I don't get confused and be bugging out thinking I'm doing it. It has to be the right sequence. It just has to. Call me anal, but I know how she is and she'll notice that. And it'll bother her. And if she's watching this video, yes, I know you. Need a pink one. Nope, pink, pink. Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're not seeing anything. Okay, let's stop moving everybody around, Maritza. All right. Okay. All right. I'm not exactly doing this very well, but you get the gist. I'm going to put it back on speed dial. And I'll talk to you in a bit. Whoa. Maritza. Okay, let's tuck this baby under here. All right. I got too much string on this side. That's the problem. Let's continue stringing. Feels like it's gonna be big. Yeah, that's gonna be big. I'm gonna take, oh God, that means I gotta, no, I'm gonna cut the string and just be careful. Let's lay it here. Phew. I can move some string. Okay, let's leave that long. A little long. I'm gonna take two off. Oh, I have a mistake here. Good. Now I can fix it. I'm gonna take two off. Put this blue one back. I gotta be very careful because I do not want to restring this again. All right, now I can tie it. It's so pretty if these flowers would stay. I hope that's not gonna be a thing. How pretty. Oh, you can't see it. Wait, let me put it on the board. Let me having such a I haven't had this type of trouble in any of the other bracelets except for the twice that once I cut the whole string by mistake and then the other one that busted, but I have not had this kind of trouble. Okay. I wish these would stay. Maybe I should glue them, but then it won't be able to spin. Every time I pick it up. All right, that's so pretty. All right, we're going to tie it. Do I have too much? Yes, I do. Let me measure it one more time. Okay, that's going to be good. I think that's going to be good for her. All right, so we're going to tie. And what I like to do is what's called, they call it a surgeon knot. You know when you're going to tie a shoelace and you bring it around? Well, you bring it around one more time. Okay, and then we're going to make sure this is tight. One thing that I keep forgetting to do, and they recommend, some people recommend, I've seen others not do it at all, is stretch the cord before you string. I don't know why, but they do suggest it. And then I'm going to do another, tie it again. Last time I did it, it popped. I'm going to do another surgeon thing, one more. It's so hard to grasp because it's slippery. I want the knot to be too big. It's looking big. Because I also want to put a dab of glue. Okay, I got it in. All right. Okay, here's the tricky part where you gotta be real careful because I'm gonna cut the ends, the extra thread. I kind of grab it. Pull it where it's not, the beads are not in the way. Grab my thinnest pointed scissor and try to get as close to the knot as possible, but don't cut the cord. I did that before. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Ooh, that's not close enough, but I got scared. Oh God, please don't make me, don't let me, it's too long. I have to cut that little, there's a little piece sticking out and that's gonna make a problem for me to get the knot in the hole. Okay. Now I'm gonna take, let me see. No, that's too long. I gotta cut down. Pray I don't cut the string. I need the light. I'm gonna have to get away from y'all a second. Hold on. All right, I cut. All right. Now I'm gonna take some super glue, any old super glue, clear, that dries clear. Don't use the gel, it takes too long to dry. That's a tip that I heard. All right. Don't put gobs of it, just get some in the tip and just dab it, dab it, dab it. I'm gonna blow on it a little bit so it could dry. See that? Oh God, look how cruddy that looks. It's dry as fuck. I really need to get up, do like a real mani. Anyway. The other ones ain't no better. Let's see if I can get it. It looks kind of big. Oh, it goes over the knot. Okay, it went over the knot. So you don't see it. You don't want to see it. How pretty. It came out so pretty if these flowers would just stay right side up. That came out pretty. I love the color combo. I love those flowers though. Isn't that pretty? I keep admiring it. I got quiet. I really, really love these flowers. Now, if it's a little tight on me, yeah, this is gonna fit her good. I don't wanna. And they suggest rolling off rather than stretching, and it'll last you. How beautiful! I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, mi gente, I hope you enjoyed this, even though I had a little bit of trouble. I promise you, that's not gonna happen every time. I'm new at this. Of course, I'm gonna be fumbly, but I'm enjoying it. And if you want to know about any of these things that I got, let me know in the comments and I'll provide the link. I did provide the links to most of the things in my previous video, the bead haul. But if you see something that you like and you want to know, you want the link, I got everything from Amazon, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if you're still with me, oh my goodness, a whole hour. It's not gonna be an hour for you because there's some parts I'm gonna cut out, and the time lapses are gonna make it shorter. But as I keep rambling, it's gonna be longer. Anyway, mi gente, thank you for joining me, and you know what to do. Until the next video, take care of yourselves, be safe, and besos. Mwah.